Hello, Keith with Math Fun and Games here. We're on PanzerBlitz, Situation 3, Turn 8. Let's just take a look at the state of everything right here. So, the Russians need a line of either fire units throughout the entire board. This gun right here has a range of 5. So we start right here at the top of the border. We go 5 to this anti-armor gun. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to where that tank would be. And then we go from here, unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the edge of that slope right there. So if I move an infantry unit right there, then it goes to the armor. So that would still not break the chain, so to speak. All I would have to do if it's the Russians is just move that infantry right there. So guards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't even have to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And that covers that. So it stands now, the Russians still have that unbroken chain of units. The Germans, well, the Germans got to take out this guard unit. That's all there is to it. First, let's see if we have any actual fire that could be effective. All right, so I'm going to fire, well, when I overrun this, it's going to be 7 times 4. It's going to be 28 to 18. So I'm just going to have 3 of those. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so those 3 are going to overrun. There's another one over there that can overrun too. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one of these tanks take out this wagon. And that isn't even going to... Right. So, and then I'll mark one of these with fired. I'm going to have to put the half track up. Shuffle my deck a little bit over here. Mark that with fired. All right, it's a clear move because no one has moved yet. Now let's see if anybody else can fire as a legit target. Nope. This does have a legit target, but it's not going to fire at that. All right, so that's it for the, well, again, this mortar unit doesn't have it doesn't have a legit target, is what it is. All right, so now the overrun. So this armor unit's going to overrun that way. And this armor unit's going to overrun that way. And this armor unit's going to overrun that way. So all total, that's 21 to 18. That's a 1 to 1. Becomes a 2 to 1 minus 2. 2 to 1 minus 2 is a 3. Huh. That's just suffers dispersal. Oh my word. Man, this is brutal. Okay. Center board, Germans don't have any moves. Here, half track cannot go across that green hex side. So, how much to leave the stream gully and then go around and then travel down to this hill? So I'm gonna have to look up this train effect. Apply movement cost to that 5 to leave. 3 leave. Okay, so It's going to be 3, 4. Do I have a penalty for the woods? Yeah, no, 4. Yeah, it's good to get out of there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And last but not least, I think we have an overrun here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. So that's going to be a oh, it's going to be a 1 to 3 minus 2. It really can't do much, can it? Oh my word. But it's shifted to the right, so it's going to be 1 to 2 minus 2. Oh, about time we had a good roll. So let's take a look at it. 1 to 2. 1 minus 2 is -1, and it takes that out. That now the chain for the Russians is broken big time. Woohoo! So that was a 7 to 16. 7 to 16 is 1 to 2 becomes 1 to 3, and then you have a -3. So it's 7 to 16 becomes 1 to 3. 1 to 3 becomes 1 to 2. With the -2 modifier, 1 minus 2 is 1. It's -1. -1 on this chart right here is eliminated. So the line of hexes is, the line of defense for the Russians is broken. Where is it? Yes. Fortunately, the Russians have this guy right up here, which can go on the hill. And they have this truck moving up. But right now, that line is broken. Good run in the backfield. All right, Germans. Oh, my wordy, gordy. Now any more movement. Let's go over here for movement. Right here. Movement. I'm at a loss what to do with that mortar right there. I'm moving right here now. How about this infantry? How much this infantry can do, because again, it's only a platoon. You know what? It's going to go and it's going to walk over and it's going to try to take out that armory, that anti-armor gun. Yeah, that's what it's going to do. Any close assaults? I don't believe so. No close assaults for the Germans. Nope. And that's it for the German turn. All right, so now I gotta remove the fired marker. Now we're gonna go on to the Russian turn. Things are getting interesting here, I do say. First, the Russian direct fire phase. Fire phase. So the anti-armor gun sing by itself doesn't have any targets. Well, about this infantry? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's within range. 12, so it'd be 6 to 8. It'd be a 1 to 2. That's the only shot it's got. Take it. No effect. No fired. That unit has done little to nothing this game. Now that unit right there can do nothing. I mean, it might be able to fire, 1 to 2. Become a 3 against these tanks. It'll be a 1 to 3 attack. I need a 1 even to affect. Gets a half track. It's 1 to 1. I can move. It's gonna stay there. Do a close assault once it's turn. Over here, center board. We're gonna move right here. Move that submachine gun unit up right here. This infantry is gonna head down that way too. Kind of a meaningless little firefight, but movement. Move the mortar over here. And then we'll move the truck to the top of the hill. So okay. This infantry unit's gonna hit the road. That wagon over there. We're on turn 8, so 2 turns left. The next turn I can go over there. The turn after that I can go up to the top of the hill. That resets the chain. Or is there another way to do it? Let's take a look. Two, 3, 4. Go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'd work. And that recreates the chain. I definitely want to unload that infantry there. The chain has been recreated. That recreates the chain. This mortar unit. I want it to block this road right there. I'd like it to be in woods, but it can't reach it. But we're going to use the mortar unit as regular infantry. And he's going to move. Yeah, here I moved this turn. Let's see now. I think I can reposition this unit here. Okay, how about over here, the chain over here? Boy. Oh, okay. So I gotta get this truck. Move it right there, and then drop off the infantry right there. Well, it only has a range of 1. Goodness gracious. Well, that's just good for assaulting. That's all. Thank you for listening to my belly whining out there. All right. It's not doing me any good here. I may as well see if I can get it into the fight on that hill. Okay, let's see now. Terrain effects chart. gullies, cost trucks 5 to leave. Right. 1. I'm going to cross it once. I'm going to do it. All right. Ooh, 1. 2. 1. All right. 1, 2, 3. 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. 8, 9. 10, 11, unload. 1, 2, it's not going to be able to get to the top of the hill, but maybe it can affect the fight. Okay. And that's it for the Russian turn. Now we do close combat. Removed. And then over there. And this kind of meaningless fire atop the mesa. So we're going to have 8 and 5 is 13 to 4. That's going to be a 3 to 1 minus 2 against that half track, and it is gone. So the Russians are now masters of that center board. Okay. Do we have any other close assaults for the Russians? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Well, okay, so that's it. So things are getting interesting. The Russians, I think, have rebuilt their line. So we're going to see what happens now. We're going on to turn number 9. We'll be on turn number 9 next. Thank you. I will see you next.